Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of the XP. The Hope campaign is what we're calling it. Yeah, we're leaving off this session last time as our adventurers continued their journey in our little hot air balloon with a bunch of different, crazy stuff going on. They fought a kraken-type beast that I had dubbed the Kragenauin. Seemed to have a little buddy there with it that you guys fought actually pretty well. It was my first homebrew monster, so we can only get better from here. But yeah, so we're gonna pick up this episode.
Morgen also got goth.
Yes, Morgen also got goth. Which was a shock to
calamari.
everyone.
Yeah, but
I mean, yes.
he came out a different. They came out a different person.
Evolved, ever new.
They came out evolved, metamorphosis, if you will.
Yes.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Never a phase.
Yeah, Evandris, I'm very proud of them.
Awesome. So we'll pick up from there. You can see like the bottom sort of half of a cloaked individual. So you see almost like a nose and a small mouth. And it goes, "Oh. Hi."
Hi.
And then
Can you hear
drop
me?
it. It's almost
Wait,
like it like fizzles out for a second and it just turns
Goes
back
away.
into your four sides of your balloon there.
Oh. Morgan's definitely, their heart's like pounding. They've never done that before. I think they go in their journal and they try to they open it, they turn past like some pages with some weird animals, like there's a flamingo, and then the next page they try to scribble down what they try to draw down what they saw.
Yeah, like it was like there was no definite like outside sort of shape. It just seemed to be like the hood and below and the very front, which just seemed to be a cloak, with again a small sort of nose and mouth, but seemed to be like, as you're sitting there looking, it was about because you're also very tall too.
Yeah.
It was about like maybe you had to, instead of looking straight forward, you kind of had to angle down a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they this thing looked and went, "Oh, hi," and that was it.
Okay. Morgan's a little giddy and freaked out. I think they'll keep
As
that
you
to
come
themselves.
back to, you see this like wicker basket siding as you're brought back, and nothing seems to be changed in your basket.
Cool. Oh, I need more saltines.
All right. And Aurelia and Elret, do you two have anything you'd like to do before you head to bed?
Yes. I need to repair all my armor. I only use one armor. Like, I have one armor slot, 1 HP, and 1 stress, and I can only do either of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and repair all my armor and tend to my wounds.
Okay.
Gonna patch
There are
up
some that people can do to other people.
Yeah, you're able to tend to other people's wounds, but I'm guessing that everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to tend to.
All right.
So I'm just going to be mildly, slightly stressed, but give myself a little patch job on the armor, put a band-aid on my boo-boo,
All right.
and Elret cook the dinner.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other downtime activities they'd like to do?
Same thing with the health and armor slots, and obviously I'm chefing up.
All right.
I'm working on a new recipe though, so you guys will
Keep
be
an
hearing
eye-
about that.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Is it calamari?
No, I'm just doing that one on the fly.
Doing that one out of pure spite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, calamari. No, the recipe would be from the book. So
Incredible.
start to try learning something new.
Right.
I think Evandris is like tending to his wounds and clearing stress. I think the wounds part, he like kind of silently does it, the high up in a tree. It's just kind of like staring up in the wake of, he's just being like uncertain. He's so certain of himself most of the time. It's just taking some time away from everyone. He does come down to clear stress with the fire cracking wall logging that Taylor has before returning to his perch.
Yeah, I'm like tossing
problem.
fried calamari in his mouth.
Is-
like
Like the
hibachi
hibachi.
style.
Is
What is
anyone
that?
is anyone a bit stressed?
I'm a little stressed.
I am a little stressed.
How much stress do you guys have?
One.
You have
2.
one. Okay. I'll go up to Elret and notice maybe she's a little tense and just say like here, I think we can all calm down a bit, and I'll like kind of lightly tap you on the shoulder with my stick, and you sort of feel like just that a warmness, like a heavy blanket is over you, and I'll use sparing touch. Once per long rest, I can clear 2 hit points or 2 stress from a creature.
Thank you.
I'll clear you 2 stress.
There you go.
The tall beings have helped me once again.
Yes.
In return, I will feed them.
I know right now usually it's three tall and 2 small, but now it's 2 tall and 2 small.
Yeah, there you go.
Amazing.
Hey, my constant hover gives me an extra couple inches.
Very true. All right. So, if there's nothing else, we'll head to your long rest. So, remind me real quick. Did Evandris get one? Evandris get one of the
The dreams.
dreams? I don't think so.
I know
either.
I got one. I don't
I
think
I was
Okay.
trying to remember, and I was looking through my notes. I don't have like a dream notes. I don't
Okay.
think.
All right. So we'll go across real quick since we had a quick prayer before. But as you reach sleep, Elret, where do you think you go to sleep for the night in this camp?
Huddled up by my cast iron skillet, preferably.
Oh, you weren't
If-
here last time, but we slept in a hammock, feet to feet.
Yes.
And it was really cute.
And ended
Okay,
in a
that sounds
cuddle.
cute.
Yeah.
Wow, my NPC has been busy.
yes.
Yeah, I would say
Amazing.
I'd get back in the hammock, but I would want to be in view of the skillet for sure. And honestly, a little bit away from the water. That was freaky deaky.
Yeah.
No
So
problem.
maybe like in these trees over here.
Ah, very nice. Cool. So, as you sit in a hammock, probably next to Aurelia, unless you want a separate hammocks. I don't know what y'all are going through.
Oh, we're going feet to feet, baby.
Yeah, same hammock. I do kind of like stomp my foot when I'm dreaming a little bit like a dog, so she does have to put up with that.
Amazing. You kind of stomp, but this time as you do it,
flit right back with the wings.
this time as you do it though, you don't really feel the flit of the wings back, and your stomp sounds like it's actually hitting some wood as you're falling asleep. And you stomp, and you're not really sure why. You're there with your eyes closed sleeping, and you heard physical stomp under your boot.
Can I knock on the floor? Or try to grab
Do you
Aurelia's
open your
ankle?
eyes?
Yeah.
You open your eyes and try to reach down, and you look, and you're standing in the middle of your family's restaurant.
Oh.
You're looking around, and there seems to be all sorts of guards in full plate armor walking around. You look over your parents talking to a couple of the guards. at a table with their hands bound on the table, and you look and you see your sister off to the side with her hands bound behind her back and being dragged out of the restaurant. Your niece is being held by your dad, or not your dad, your brother-in-law, as she's bawling her eyes out. And you look and it seems a little bit grayer and a little bit more chaotic outside as you see other wagons start to pull up with other knights and that of the sort. And there just seems to be a general chaos about.
I'm going to
like
go
to
and
do?
try to comfort Edwina and talk to my brother-in-law.
You walk over to Edwina. She's again got that her super curly hair tied up in a tight bun, big round bun at the top. And you go, do you like lean down next to her? Do you say anything?
I kind of just ruffle her hair a little bit, and I ask Emmer, my brother-in-law, what happened.
You go to ruffle the hair and your hand goes right through it. And you go to speak and talk to him, and he's just still consoling her like you didn't hear a thing.
Can I walk up to the guards and try to hear what they're saying?
You walk up to these guards on the other side of the room next to your parents, maybe, and you listen in as one grabs their hands and pulls them up abruptly before starting to push them out towards the door. You look and see your mom trip and fall into the ground before the other one picks her back up abruptly and pushes her. And you can't really hear exactly what they're saying because on your way there, you slowly come into your body freezes up mid-walk before you watch all of it. She kind of is put back slowly seems to be put back on the ground again, as it's almost like their cape moves in a reverse direction. She's slowly put back on the ground and let go, and then stands back up and walks back to the table backwards, and their hands are put down. They seem to be talking backwards. As you walk, you see everyone else, your sister, being dragged in very, very quickly as everything starts to speed up, and slowly you see the knights sort of walk in now and take the bind. It's almost like taking the binds off the first couple too, and then slowly putting them back, and then walking back out of the restaurant before everything sort of. Your dad is now walking backwards back to the bar areas, re-pouring himself a beverage. Slowly it starts to move backwards, and it's getting quicker before you start to see patrons in and out of the restaurant. Some that you remember over the years coming and visiting. You see them coming in multiple times before you start to see the place. Some of the splashes on the floor go away and are like removed, almost like you're seeing the newer version of this restaurant before it keeps going all the way back to when you see the building itself start to disassemble. You see the bar being taken apart and all that stuff, all the way until there's essentially stone on the floor before the stone itself is also ripped up back to the plain fields that it was. And then bam, you wake up and come back, I guess, into a cuddle position with Aurelia or foot to foot as you wake up in the morning.
Well, that was freaky. Quick note though, the tavern is not actually on the ground. It is built into a tree.
My bad, you're right.
It's all good.
So
yeah.
you see them carving it out of the tree, or I guess putting the wood back in, and suddenly you're looking from inside of a tree.
I kind of wake up with a jerk, and I'm like, I need to go home.
Oh.
I think something bad is happening. I think I need to go home.
What is happening?
They're taking my family. They're arresting them. I don't know what happened, but I think it might have to do with my sister.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
Where's your home?
It's actually, I need to look at a map. So
Well,
this is above board.
Maybe
If we found
Anna
the
would know how close we are to.
Yeah. Are we close by?
You guys are not very close where you currently are. You would have to completely divert west from where you are. Essentially the same distance, or just short of, that you would be going north to Osrin.
Is there any way to communicate long distance? Some sort of magical telephone device. Span read.
So
You can send a messenger, Puffin.
there are courier cats
Courier cats, right?
in this world.
Yeah.
So if you go to a local town or something, there's probably going to be some courier cats there. You could send like a note like that. It wouldn't be magical. I'm guessing there are essentially equivalent items of talking stones here, but you would need to have the other person to have a talking stone. And I don't know if there should. I'm guessing there's like a
They're a daggerheart
telepathic
sending.
talk. Yeah, like a sending equivalent. But that might be a spell that you need.
Okay, I'm gonna say that Elret takes a couple of deep breaths and remembers why she had to leave in the first place, and decides that the best course of action is to figure out if anything happened. So, I'll wait until we find someone and I can send a message. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go home.
We'll need to make a pit stop in the next few days, I think. So we'll stop at a town that's got a lot of resources. Surely they'll have some post office, or maybe even a mage that could do a bit of magic sending. I don't know.
Okay.
All
It
of
comes
us
down
can
to it.
send
I will assist.
letters home.
Thanks, guys.
And we'll make sure that Elret is feeling nice and stress-free.
Thanks, team. I really appreciate that. I'm just really worried about my niece. She's too young. She can't have her mom taken from her.
Oh no! How old is she?
She's 7.
It would be a shame to grow up without parents.
It would be. She doesn't deserve that.
No.
You do.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna take a walk. I'm gonna take a lap, and then
Hey,
try to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, we're in no rush, so take all the time you need.
All right. Elred's gonna go and take a calming walk.
Takes a calming
Connect
walk.
Connect with the earth a little bit.
Aurelia, do you have breakfast spaghetti?
Don't pull this elf shit on me.
Just reach into a bag and just
spaghetti
hand
with
you
sugar.
a fistful of spaghetti.
How? How is there more spaghetti?
There's always more
Have
spaghetti.
spaghetti. I don't know what you want.
Is there sugar and syrup? Please tell me y'all have seen Elf.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That's it. Yep. Thank you.
Yes. Morgan actually only packs saltines and maple syrup in their balloon.
The thing about a nomadic pack is you can reach in and pull out like once per day, like whatever you want, as long as it's
Yeah.
not like a crazy thing.
And you've now officially used it on spaghetti twice.
I guess I suppose that's reasonable.
Is it the pre-cooked kind or what?
I think cooked spaghetti is a common item.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I
may or may not
imagined,
be
you
warm.
pulling out just a handful of loose spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
It's
there like a
perfect
vine
al
of that?
dente somehow. I said it's somehow a perfect al dente.
It's perfect.
I've taught you well.
Steaming hot too.
I
Cooked
put it
in a
in your
nice
hand
butter
and then, like,
Parmesan
grate a little
sauce.
bit of my special cheese on top of it.
Yeah.
Special treat.
Oh yes, the cheese.
Here, I want y'all real quick. This is what I thought of with Aurelia. This is really the session.
Out of pocket.
Literally.
Literally.
That's
I'm just gonna.
Every time I pull spaghetti out, I got a mark of hope, but it's worth it.
You've been marking hopes.
It's mechanically what you have to.
Worth it.
Hey, I too hope for spaghetti. So
I like hope really hard, and then I pull out perfect al dente spaghetti.
only that could be real life. If I could just hope, and then a spaghetti would show up.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
Have some calamari for breakfast.
Little leftovers.
Yeah. I'll fry up some
My
more.
egg spaghetti.
You know I hate that stuff.
But it's a perfect
Pressure
al
nothing.
dente.
Here, and I'll do this real quick. I'll make a page very quickly. And I think I can... I thought I can pull this image in here. I think I can pull the map into a full page and then just like leave you guys on this
Ooh.
picture of the map. That should work.
Map, I'm the map.
Yeah.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, okay. How did I load this in before?
I can't even figure out how to change my name.
It's alright, we're doing good. Oh, here we go. Zani map.
If you go to the chat thing, at the bottom it says as, and you can have your name or your D&D character's name. You hit-
What? The bottom of what?
Oh wait, it's for a chat thing. Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Alright. So I'm going to drag you guys now over to the map page.
Ooh.
Alright. I think I can also turn off the grid. It's a little easier. There we go.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yes, you guys...
Can you make a line to mark our trajectory?
Yeah, I'll do this. So
Make it slightly curved to represent the shape.
you
of
guys
the
have
donut.
left from Brainar
We're so
and
needy.
are approximately there. We'll say with the logo.
Well,
I love it. That's the perfect like travel marker, honestly.
you are
And it's a
here.
big X too.
Yeah.
All right.
Anna, what's the shape of Mizani?
What do you mean?
Is this like a flat earth, a round, a donut, a ellipses, a...
So
Yeah, we really want to get
Mizani's-
into this.
don't tell me some of y'all are flat earthers on here.
I think that the earth is the shape of a donut.
Wow.
The Earth is what it is. What are we to question
So,
it?
you guys are technically, the continent is Mizani.
Mhm.
The world that you're on is called Thalion. Yeah. So are you flat Thalioners? Or donut Thalioner? All right, let's see.
I've
We're
actually
gonna-
been to the big ice wall at the edge of that.
Can it be a Mobius strip?
Mobius strip. That's awesome. Oh, I don't know what's happening, but okay, you guys are going to here. Oh,
Cool.
yeah. So
And
like,
we are going to Osrin on the other
Yes.
island.
We're heading to
so like, yeah, you're kind of going right over Cloudgate and then go right kind of over. That's your route.
Yeah. And remind me for balloon travel, how often I will need to make like, resource pit stops. I know we were planning on stopping in Cloudgate, which is around
Yes.
halfway. But will I need to stop before that?
I don't think. What did we set last time? Because there was
I
a
can't
recharge time.
I can't really remember what we said. It
Let's
was like a
see.
month ago.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me see. So session 4. Let's see. Did I put it in session 3 notes?
For the notes, I'm gonna preheat the oven.
Okay. We said you can go about 64 to 80 miles a day on about 8 hours of like charge, I think it was.
Yeah. So we're stopping
So,
every
yeah,
night.
every night.
But like with long scale.
Oh, long scale. Yeah, no, for long scale, I'd say Cloudgate is a fine.
Is it so?
You'd have
okay,
enough for
cool.
that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So we'll just plan to stop there then. Cool.
Yeah. So, as you're starting your 4th day of travel out of 14,
Oh my gosh, it's only been 3 days.
Yeah, lots happened.
It's true.
All right. Can I have someone roll 2d6 and tell me one number on one and then one number on the other?
I'll roll one if someone will roll the other.
Sure.
Cool. I got a 3.
2.
Okay, a 3. You're sorry, what is this? 3 and 2. You have
Solid rolls.
Yeah.
You wake up. It is a beautiful sunny day. It is actually it is pretty normal temperature. No rain, no wind. Perfect day to take off in an air balloon. I guess you could probably want some wind for an air balloon to really push you along, but
A little bit.
but you have an ace pilot over here. So
sorry.
Yeah, even if we like fall, maybe maybe a little jet. I've set the precedent of jet propulsion. If we need
yes.
a little extra.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it when you
So-
like breathe the hot air into the balloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just off the side to like help push it along. Like,
Yeah. So you guys, I'll say, make up about, you actually, so you rolled actually pretty much the perfect day. So I'll say
Oh.
you make up the
Good
day
job.
of travel.
Booyah.
So you're on your 4th day, but it really is almost like you're on your 5th day.
Wow.
Beautiful day. You're working toward it. But can I also have someone roll a d20 for me?
Okay. 7.
7.
Oh, no.
All
I messed
right.
it up.
Uh-oh.
No, it's interesting. This one is and as you're flying through, you're making some good time. Actually, I'll say this is pretty perfect. You guys make it about here. We'll say you get towards the end of the day, and rounding up, we'll say you make 2 days time, but you're more likely about a day and a half, day and 3/4 ish. And the last bit, as you're coming up towards the city of Newt, commonly known for their muggy sort of living situation, how there are many different ribbit and lizard type individuals who live there, who tend to work in that foggier, more wet sort of atmosphere. There seems to be a huge bout of fog that even sort of spans miles away where you guys are, and causes you guys to like stop for the night where you are, because it seems to be a little bit harder since you're getting towards the end of the day, and this fog has accumulated over the whole day, and so you're like really hard to kind of see. We might as well stop and make camp here. It'll be hopefully clear in the morning, and you guys can continue after that. So you reach about that point, Russ, we'll say it right about there, and have to kind of call it for the night as this huge bout of thick fog sort of takes over your area.
Can I clear my stress?
Oh yeah.
If you're looking for your next long rest.
For the next night time. I will
Yeah.
I'm
bring
thinking
up
a little hot air balloon. It could be a short rest. I don't care.
City of Newt is like a more populated region. Since we said we want to send out messages, how much of a detour would it be to like stop
at the City of Newt?
Is that like, would that be an extra day of travel to get over there, or maybe could we park like a little closer and just walk into the city? I'd
say so. Like, how you guys, it was such a nice day that you guys essentially did two.
Yeah.
I could say you could divert, and that could be like since you spot the fog off in the distance or whatever, and realize you're coming up to Newt, you could start heading west and spend that
I'll bring
extra
that
day.
up to the I'll bring that up to the gang, because we said we wanted to send out some messages. Yeah.
Sure.
I'd be happy to do that. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes, as much as I want to race the dragons, I believe your family supersedes.
It's a long journey.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Right.
Morgan opens their notebook to make sure that they are not banned from the City of Newt's local library. Am I?
I don't think you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All clear for me.
All right. So you divert, and I'll say, yeah, you get right towards the very edge of the city, you know, the outskirt sort of home areas before you reach like out of this city limits. But yeah, you guys, as your balloon sort of bobs through the air, you're following this path of fog. You happen upon what looks like these red sort of roofs made of various thin stones and branch pieces that make up these house huts and stuff. And as you get closer, you realize it's almost like it's so warm and sticky and moist in the air as you look and see these like specific different locations are just plumes of what looks like water sort of vapor. As you look and see all these different, lizard folk and ribbits sort of walking around, some with packs on, some actually like ribbiting or like jumping across on all fours as you come into the very sort of edge of this city here. What would you like to do? As you
These
sort of
conditions
come
are
to the
terrible
ground?
for my skillet.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to go in and look for a way to send a message. If I can't find one to magically send a message, I'd like to talk to a cat.
There you go.
All right. No problem. Yeah, you start walking through. This is a larger city, so there's definitely going to be some other things available. You look around. There seems to be a large amount of almost like blacksmithing. As you walk down the various paths, you see like, Uncle Pete's blacksmithing, you see Sandra's blacksmithing, you see Titus's blacksmithing, and it just seems to be all different things that have various like bowls and
They have an Uncle Pete's here? We gotta check that out.
You can run over to Uncle Pete's blacksmithing if you want.
I'll see if he has some trinkets.
Sure, you go over.
I'm in with Tate. I'm sorry.
I'm always searching for trinkets.
You peek in, and it seems to be like a thin wood sort of hut, again, with some thatched pieces and thin rocks on the roofs. And you peer in, and you're immediately it's like a curtain almost that you open this door to, and you immediately blasted with this bit of like vapor that seems to be coalescing in here. And as you look, he almost kind of hears the curtain draw back as you look and see this like older, weirdly buff kind of ribbit standing in the back corner there behind what looks like a long table with some other tables set out and things hung along the walls there. He's got like this thin tuft of like beard on him as well that seems to kind of be curling at the edges from all of the like moisture in the room. And a couple sprouts of little hair along the sides of his head, and he kind of looks up and he goes, "How can I help you?"
Well, we're just passing through town, just seeing what kind of metal you're working with. I guess we were also wondering, just as passerbys, if there were any sort of local mages who could send a long distance message, or if there's just a regional post office we could go to.
Well,
love the confidence.
Good.
I get around.
He's like, "You're not wrong. We definitely have a post office. And he kind of takes his materials, and you see it kind of like slips out of his hand for a second, like the sliminess of his his hands just kind of drops. You hear the clang of the metal on the table. You go, ugh, ugh.
Hey, it happens to me, and I'm not slimy.
I know. That's how it is.
Is that derogatory?
He goes, yeah, and he kind of like wipes his head for a second, and a big old slime streak kind of comes off. Well, we do have a post office. I'm not sure about the magical parts of this. You can check the center of town. But I you know, a lot of us tend to kind of keep out of the more magical sense. We do a lot of metallurgy and blacksmithing here.
That's what I like to hear. This is my kind of town. What kind of metals you working with? We got some austenitic, martensitic steels going on. I can see you're hot rolling some work back there. Some iron cooled tempered steel. What are you annealing that with? What temperature furnace is it at? Morgan gets really into metallurgy.
Kind of scratches his head for a second, like looks back at his workstation. But I'm making sharp.
Okay, cool. You got any cool little metal statues of bugs or something?
Actually, I do. And he hops over to the other side of the room where there's like this long table of what looks like little like trinkets and things. It's just a couple different, there's like some bugs, there's like some other like frog ribbit, you know, individual sort of statues of them doing things. There's like one holding like a parasol. Like
cool. I like that one. I'll take that. Give me that one, please.
Oh yeah, sure. It goes and picks it up. You can see as soon as he like grabs it, there's like a bout of slime that sort of drops onto it. He's like, goes over,
all natural,
places down. That'll be one handful, please.
Sure.
So yeah, there's on your daggerheart sheet in your it should be inventory, I think. There should be or equipment.
Yeah,
there should be handfuls.
Cool.
In there as well. That'll be one handful.
Bing.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your
Can I
frog.
look around?
Always
and
got to
see-
get a souvenir.
So true. Can I look around the shop and see if there's anything that I could use to embellish Morgan's air balloon as like a little gift for letting us use it?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, there's other little trinkets and such. Like, what kind of thing would you be looking for?
Like something that, you know, can identify it, like maybe hang off the side, or like maybe like a little knocker, like a frog holding it.
Nice. Yeah, I'll say there's a frog knocker.
I'm going to very sneakily try to pick it up and purchase it.
Okay. Yeah. He kind of goes.
Can I get
all right. That's
just this,
that's
please?
one great knocker there.
I know.
It is one handful as well. All right. And he takes that handful, and you have a little knocker now. That's a frog.
I'm gonna put it in my bag, and I'm gonna try to install it when we are resting it back at the balloon.
All right. So you leave out of. Anyone else need anything at Uncle Petey's blacksmithing?
Oh.
All right. If not, we can head on and continue. Like this is, you look and it's like there's, you know, all sorts of things weirdly, crudely made out of metal here. Like it's like a passion and a tradition of this place to work in metal. Yet even as you're like looking at the things you've bought and the various things around, they're well made. They also have a couple other dings and you know whatever. They're not the greatest probably because they're so slimy that they can't really sometimes hold on to their pieces of equipment. But
Aurelia
you continue
is
down.
feeling really antsy around all this slime. She's like, if any of this gets on my wings, it's gonna mess me up. No, I just need some sunshine, but it's just mug, and it's not nice.
I think Evandris is like hovering over the ground with his wings just slowly flapping.
Fair as well. And you,
Guys,
you
we've
pass a
got
couple...
to we've got to try the jambalaya here. I've heard only the best.
I can
I'm
get
okay.
behind jambalaya any day.
Yeah, I learned something about some jambalaya.
We still have calamari, I think.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I saved some for you, big guy.
I mean, good.
All right.
It's just like Hail Mary. Like.
I have some
Right.
like leftover bag spaghetti that I just put in my pocket.
How do you keep having Is no one else questioning the spaghetti?
I think it's a brilliant idea. I might start doing that.
It's a great source of carbohydrates.
Don't knock the pocket spaghetti until you try the pocket spaghetti.
Been trying to get her to stop doing that for years.
If you're feeling, look, I'm always feeling peckish for like one cracker at a time. So if I can just put like one noodle when I'm feeling, I don't know. I'm kind of really into that.
I start like braiding spaghetti extensions into Aurelia's hair.
Oh my god.
What has this turned into?
The perfect al dente. I don't know what to say.
We go towards the
Amazing.
post office, the center of
Yes.
the city.
Yes, you continue on, passing a couple different jambalaya spots,
Smells so
and
good.
it smells so good. In between the moist air, you also get the smell. Yeah, you find a couple different, general buildings. There's, a couple parks off to the side, various homes strewn throughout as well. And you come up to this sort of postal area. This seems to not be a very magical town. There's a couple different, like you said before, like libraries and stuff, but there's not like a heavy magic presence here. I will say as well that you kind of, with this interesting ability that you all aren't really sure what of or where it's from, you do feel a bit of crackling sort of ether in the air as well. But you're not exactly sure from where or what, like I said. And you walk up to a more heavily sort of boarded up and wood built, almost with like there's like a layer of reeds that you can kind of see that are on the outside, and another sort of thatched and flat red stone sort of roof is a labeled mail building. Outside you see a small post box with some cubbies in it, of which there seems to be a couple of almost like manual fans whirring that they've set up a couple contraption pieces so that these fans are pointed into the box as you look and see. Probably there's about 12 cubbies. There's about 7 various cats laying in them. And the label on the top says courier cats.
Is there somebody at a front counter if I walk kind of inside and look around a little bit?
Yeah, you walk in. It's another sort of, curtain door, and you look and see a ribbit lady sitting there. What looks to be these round glasses about the size of her eyes, which are also quite big. And you say, "Oh, hello. How can I help you?"
Hello. How long would it take if I wanted to, say, get a courier cat to Feywimean?
To Feywimean. So let's see. Courier cats usually are quite quick. Compared to like normal horse travel. Normal horse travel would probably take about now's the time when Anna starts to think of math. Normal horse travel would probably take about 9 days. But Courier Cat should knock that down to 3 if you get the expedited Courier Cats. Some of which we know will be a little bit slower. They're older, but still in the business. Some are fresh and new and able to get it right over there.
Love that.
Fresh and new. Okay. How much would it be to send a letter?
Probably just a handful.
Okay.
Or you could you could even do a couple letters with a handful, really.
Is that
You
expedited?
instead with some pocket spaghetti.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Where? No. Is that the expedited rate?
Expedited for a couple letters, I would say 2 handfuls probably.
Now, if I may, Elret, excuse me. Ma'am.
You step in and closer to this little ribbit, and this desk is probably at about your hip height, and she is just a head over it.
I put like a claw over. I'm like, my friend here, your family, may be in trouble. Please, if you could find it in your holy hearts to help us expedite this for some humble travelers.
Okay. I'll say go ahead and make a presence roll if you're trying to like charm or deceive. Persuade.
I am trying to charm her. I think he's like Evandris is kind of like flexing as much as he can.
Awesome.
I'm gonna use my bold presence ability.
Nice.
To burn a hope and add my strength to my presence roll. So I'll get a +3 to that.
Right.
So 19 with fear.
19 with fear. I'll take fear. 19. All right. She goes, whew. Oh my. Well.
It just comes off terrifying.
No, you see she's a little bit flustered. But she's like, but like flustered in like this is like scary hot way.
Yes.
So how about this? And she like gives you a little wink. How about this? 1 handful. And you are lucky enough. We are in the presence. And she goes, hold on. And she does like a whistle. And you see kind of curling around the bottom of the door underneath that what is it, like a fabric sort of door, kind of crawling in. You see this orange cat kind of slowly pawing up before it jumps up on the counter and kind of purrs and like sits right next to you. She goes, you are in the presence of one of our fastest courier cats. Happens to be in town today. So I can personally attach these letters for a handful onto this one here. Should make it in about a day and a half.
Oh my god, is that Lightning Meow Queen?
Oh
Ciao.
no. You look and there's like a little lightning bolt in like the tabby cat like pattern. Is right? The orange ones are tabby cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like a little lightning sort of in the pattern.
Elret can barely see over the counter, but she's like, that cat looks fast.
Lovely.
Thank you, Evandris.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
lovely. Pay the woman. I don't make a move to pull any handfuls out or anything.
Thank you very much. And she goes and does that. And she's like, do you have these letters? Do you need a moment?
Could you give me a minute?
Absolutely. And she just kind of sits and passes over like a slimy sort of treat. Like you look in the treat jar is like a little bit slimed over, but when she picks one out, it's like with the very edge of her fingers. So there's minimal slime on there, and passes it to this cat here as it just sits and waits. Does anyone else who is sending a little letter?
Do we know how like the mail system, like, will it come back to this specific post office, a return letter?
I was gonna instruct them to send it to Pylius or our final destination.
Well, I think we're gonna stop in Cloudgate in a few days.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
And
Okay.
wait there for the return. Yeah, that would.
Yeah,
Be good.
in a few days you'll be in Cloudgate. Pylius is not necessarily at that spot. Pylius is ever moving, so you may run into Pylius, you may not. Yes, but you will definitely be in Cloudgate to continue your way north. So you could tell them to fly this to Cloudgate, and it should be there by the time you guys get back, depending on how fast your family writes back. But yeah, you could also request for it to return, send something if you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the stationery and kind of go like sit in the corner, and like, thanks guys, I'll be right back. And you
go
just
over
kind of
and
hear like
there's a little toadstool in the corner next to
I'm
some
sitting there and
parchment
kinda, like,
paper.
hunched over, and you guys just hear like some quiet crying.
And what is
I write
that?
this letter. Hello, family. I am sorry for
If you want to
leaving.
take a sec, and if you want to actually send a letter and then write me the draft of it, I can send you a response, and that'll be for
next set.
another session or something.
Okay.
Want all of us who are writing a letter to do that?
If you guys all want to write a letter, I'll say, she will clump your letters into one transaction, but we'll send out multiple cats where they need to go. Just the one expedited is going to Feywamine.
Okay. Yeah, the gist of it is basically, I'm really sorry. In a dream, I think something bad might have happened. Please ignore being upset with me and send a letter back to Cloudgate to let me know that you're okay.
Please don't be
Alright.
mad.
Please don't be mad. Are you okay? XOXO.
All right. Anyone else sending any letters?
I'm going to my people in a few days, so.
All right. So Aurelia, what letter are you sending?
I am sending an update letter to my mother, father, Gwivy, and Dean. And I am kind of letting them know a less freaky version of what's gone down since I've left. More like the friends that I've made and the people that I've met and the people I've helped, and less of like life-threatening situations, to not really scare them that much, but be like, I'm headed this way, and here's what you need to, like, if you want to write me back, here's where I'll be.
The postcard type.
It's like when you're going out on like a really fun, crazy vacation or whatever, and like there was like skydiving and cliff jumping and all that, but you don't send that part to your grandparents. You just kind of send like, oh, here's parts of the city I went through.
There's like a poorly drawn frog on the front.
Yeah. Yeah. So just kind of like letting them know, like, me and Elret met some really tall people. And we've been cooking across, and I am doing all the discovery that I've been wanting to do, and I feel like I'm becoming better because of it.
There you go.
Let me know how you guys are doing. I miss you.
All right. So you pack up those letters. Anyone else?
Nah, man,
Morgan.
stop it.
Okay. I was going to say, Morgan, you're right. You're going to see your people in a couple days. So, awesome. You pack up those letters. You watch her. You look, and these seem to be, the she pulls another cat in there. As you now look a bit closer, they seem to be wearing like what looks like a little bag on them. With little like straps and a little pocket section, and she goes and pats it in there, closes it up. For
I
both
will
of
actually
them.
send a letter. I'll send a letter to Cloudgate, and it just says, "Dear Zach and June, see you soon." And I draw a little face with a tongue sticking out, and then
Amazing.
I put a dash M.
All right, cool. Pack one in there. You get another cat up there. So as you guys watch them pack this in, as she finishes one of them, the expedited one, packs it in, closes it. As you're standing there next to this desk, this orange cat suddenly puts out some wings, furred wings, as it turns and leaps off the counter and flies out of there. The other two, same sort of thing, packs it, turns and right off the desk and on to the voyage.
With a piece of spaghetti.
You bribe it with a piece of spaghetti?
Yeah. Or not bribe it, just befriend it slightly by offering it a piece
dangle
of
so
spaghetti.
it like starts patting at it.
It lasts a couple seconds on the desk because it's like patting at the spaghetti doodle before she's like, all right, get going, and wings and takes off. You've sent out your 3 letters. Is there anything else you all would like to do in this town as you're standing there?
I want to try the jambalaya.
Yeah, we're eating jambalaya, baby.
Oh yeah, we are.
All right, find a local jambalaya spot. We'll say you go to Liffy's Jambalaya. You see there's a couple other locations that have it on the menu or whatever. This is specifically her whole shop is around various jambalayas and all that stuff. And yeah, there's a bunch of different tables there. You walk in and see this other ribbit there, standing next to a lizard folk individual who seems to be taller and a little pointier, of which the ribbit says, well, hello, how else, what can I do for you all?
Well, we're here to try the world famous jambalaya, please.
Well, thank you for coming.
Could we have one of everything on your menu?
Oh, can we get the everything special? Just put everything. And then on the side, can we have a full crawfish boil?
Ooh, good call.
Good call.
Yeah, you hear the
It's a
lizard
good call.
folk in the back who's like tending to all that stuff, being like, "Good call."
Yeah. You gotta know the locals. You got.
You guys are right on it. And she goes back, sets you down at a table, sets you down at one of those like larger corner booths, knowing the big order that you guys have coming, and plate after plate, kind of lays it down, comes over. There's a couple different types of jambalaya. You see some of them have there's like the usual, there's some with a little more greenery in it. There's one that you're looking and you're spooning through, and there's definitely a bunch of flies in there.
Good.
And yeah, she brings out a whole plate of you said crawfish boil.
Yeah.
Brings out a plate of crawfish, and you guys, she's like, all right, anything else? We do have some ales and stuff like that.
Yes. All of it.
Elret wants nothing to mar this experience for her. She wants to taste every element of every dish.
Yeah.
What wine do you think pairs best with the jambalaya?
Ew.
Yeah. Do you have a green swamp wine? I'd love to try this.
no.
One.
We do actually. I'd highly recommend that.
You gotta try the swamp wine. You gotta
All right.
look. This is travel. This is what it means to be explorer. I start looking
They
like
get it.
Anthony Bourdain.
How did you do that?
Can you
Look,
roll
get
to
it out.
convince me to try the swamp wine?
Sure, if you want. So Morgan, give me a presence roll to persuade
Oh, good.
Aurelia to drink the swamp
Charm,
wine.
perform, or deceive.
That's a. Oh, is that a? Oh yeah, that's a dirty 20. It's always dirty with the d12s, but it's a
Of course.
20.
I'll try the swamp wine fine.
All right, some swamp wines and a big old ale, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll be quoting, it's always dirty with the D12s. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we do have an out of context channel.
Great. I give Aurelia, to help persuade her. I give her a bib that says craw-daddy.
Aurelia embraces this completely.
Amazing.
She's like,
So,
Enjoy it.
how big is this bib on my body?
It's huge.
yeah,
It's like a
for a
full
normal
gown.
person, but
Yeah.
all right. So, comes over, brings you your ale and your wine. There's a very interesting sort of flavor to it. It has a
Do I like it?
it has a more murkier sense to it. More, I was gonna say dry, but it's very not dry.
Is it like a natural wine with like some of the sediment and stuff?
Yes, yeah, very natural, but yeah, has
You know
interesting
how
mossy
wine's described
elements.
as dry and not a lot's described as wet.
Yeah, you
This
can
is
really
wet.
you can really taste the impending algal bloom in this.
Do you mind if I have like a thimble of it? Just like a little sip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like an aloe
Feels like
kind of
a
vibe?
Yeah, I'll say a tad. It's a tad mix of like if you were to, drink your aloe drink or whatever with some mossier sort of aftertaste.
It's like the opposite of the desert red that I tried a couple of years ago. It really has some interesting notes to it. What is that? Like iron?
Interesting
Soil
is
almost?
a word.
Like sediment?
Yeah, you can almost taste the layers of
Yeah,
there,
she brings
like the
over
swamp.
like their biggest container of ale for you, seeing your size, and she like has to take it with both hands and holds it at the bottom.
Like
No, I
pick up,
really
I
taste
pick
the
up it and her at
sedimentary
the same
rocks
time.
in this as opposed to like as opposed to an igneous or metamorphic. This is definitely sedimented.
Well said. Well said.
Right. And you all enjoy a little jambalaya dinner.
There's, like-
Anything else?
Is there like
Yeah.
when they serve this jambalaya? Is there like slime?
There was flies.
There are flies in some of them. But as she's
Does
bringing
Evandris
him,
have flies in his?
not in the ale. Like you can see on like the side, like where she was holding it on the bottom, there's a little bit like where her hands were, but then most of the glass is not covered in it.
Ugh.
It's just regular sort of ale.
Yes.
Evandris, the flies are part of the experience.
Part of the
They're part of
experience.
the flavor.
When you're traveling, you have to be a local, okay?
She's like, "Oh, were you requesting flies in that?"
no.
Yes, please.
Extra over here. Can we get the cumin? Can we get the cumin flies, please?
Sure.
I have a normal amount of like light on the flies.
Perfect.
Just because I'm a small person, I don't need that many. Is all. That's it.
Of course. She goes back and she brings over. She's like, "So regular flies in this one. There's also you said cumin. We have some cumin grasshoppers. If you need.
Amazing.
So
Perfect.
I brought both. Passes it onto the table.
You're too kind.
I've had some grasshoppers in my time. They're a good source of protein.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like a little
Hey,
sprinkle
you
of one
don't
on
you
the
don't you don't get a build like this without eating grasshoppers. Morgan pulls out
that right?
their gangly arm.
How muscly is Morgan?
They're like almost unhealthily skinny.
Eat
Like
up
they can
those
almost-
grasshoppers.
You can almost hide behind their stick.
I appreciate this new confidence.
Yeah, I hold up
Sluts.
my stick and then I disappear. You can't see me behind it.
The only reason you can half see it is because like half of his head is covered. If he had the glider, if they had the
yeah.
glider at the same time, it would be like a wall.
Yeah.
I believe you need more than protein.
You just haven't tried them yet. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I like take some. I turn around and just do like a quick. Mmm,
Good. I'm glad you like it.
so good.
Elret is like rapidly writing down notes on everything and doing little illustrations of the dishes.
All right, gaining a little more recipe inspiration in your
Yes.
cookbook. So you have your lovely little dinner there. I'll say it's for the everything deal. I'll say 2 handfuls, for the everything deal and a crawfish.
Amazing. Yeah.
I need to turn on a light, and I'm getting
Right.
very dark in here.
Yeah,
I
I
was
can see
thinking
that.
Woo!
Awesome. You guys head back to the balloon or go in for your next night of long rest.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else in the city you'd like to do? Just one more check. If not, that's fine too.
Is there any,
Cool.
there's no match. There's no like divine presence here, temples or anything like that.
None distinctly. This is a
Yeah.
very working town, and if you can see various deities in like the houses of or the huts of these various ribbits and lizard folk, but nothing big, religious presence or anything.
Yeah, I think it would move on then.
All right. Head back to the balloon. Anything you'd like to do at camp as you start to set it up? Or just go right kind of into your long rest?
Yeah,
I'll
I
set
would
it.
like to clear stress.
Yeah, right.
I'll do. Oh yeah, I need to clear some armor
All right.
or repair it.
Cool. I will also clear stress.
And I will gain a hope back by doing the thing,
What thing?
The preparation.
Repair.
the preparation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is anyone else?
I think yeah, I
preparing?
will too.
All
I'm
right,
also
How do
gonna
you?
repair.
I'll prepare.
Okay.
So that I think that means we all get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all get
Nice.
2. You know,
Awesome.
if you want, we'll count dinner as preparing for
Yeah.
the next day.
Amazing.
So you all get
I would
2
like
hope.
to use my Wildborn Lightfoot ability to very sneakily install the knocker on the hot air balloon.
Awesome. So you're using what? What ability?
It's from the Wildborn community. It's called Lightfoot. Your movement
Yes.
is naturally silent. You have advantage on rolls to move without being heard.
Okay, so I'll say advantage on a finesse roll, to very quietly, weave it into the basket and make sure it's not seen
That's going to be a 22.
without issue. Morgan, you're off either tending to the
Yeah. I'm setting
something
up
on the balloon or
like
setting something up.
a weird little arcane bug zapper around the
Perfect. Yeah,
Right.
no problem. Installed knocker on the side of a basket there. All right.
And can I use my other, because I don't think I need to do anything else for the long rest, can I try to identify with what's in the jambalaya and kind of try to write down a recipe of some sort to try to mimic it?
Sure. Yeah, I'll say do a knowledge roll. I'll say with advantage as well because of your just general cooking abilities. You've done this for years.
I'm pulling up. I have to switch between the tabs for my traits.
Fair.
And that is going to be 18.
18.
Mhm.
Yeah. Again, simple enough.
Nice.
You have a pretty scratch note version of a V1 jambalaya recipe from the City of Newt.
Lovely.
Right. Anything else before hunkering down for a long rest? All right. So you all sort of head to your hammocks and turn down for the night. Evandris, where do you think you would go to take a nap?
It's like a swampy, if this is humid, it's like more of like a swamp
So
marshland.
Yeah. So, well, I wouldn't say marshland. I would say it is sort of in the foresty area. So I would say it's like plains-y, foresty, just like the grass is a little taller. And it's as you were walking through, the general moistness and steam came from these venting tunnels. So it's not like there's a whole lot of pond or anything like that. It's just these steam tunnels that are poking out of the ground.
I think Evandris would sleep in a steam tunnel.
In a tunnel?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. You find it? Yeah, I'll say there's
Cool guy move.
I'll say there's one on the
Yeah.
outskirts, close enough to the campsite. You put yourself down in there, kind of hunker down. It's warm on your scales, and you gonna close your eyes and start to fall asleep. And it gets even hotter and hotter and hotter, and you start to realize this does not have the same feeling as the steam as before. It's a lot drier, and at points it's getting very close to you, and almost very, very hot points kind of make you wince for a second. What would you like to do? Do you still keep your eyes closed?
Am I still in the steam tunnel?
If you open your eyes to look,
I do.
you look and it takes a second for you to adjust, but you look around and you hear this flickering of flame, and as your eyes open and adjust to the light, you see what looks like the inside of a longhouse, like a Norse Viking longhouse, and it is entirely engulfed in flames. You've never seen this place before. Off to your left is a roiling fire in a fireplace that seems to have spread around in front of you, some behind you. You spot a hallway off in the distance with what looks to be the body of a smaller figure laying on the ground. And in front of you, as you take a look, there seems to be 2 satyrs standing there, begging and pleading, please, come on, please. As you see an arm come up from your point of view, and an almost like a arm attached. Oh, what is it called? The bow that is smaller. That is almost like a shoot. What is this called? I don't know. It's like a small bow piece with an arrow attached to it on your forearm. Yes, crossbow. Thank you. With a small arm-attached crossbow from your point of view, comes up from your right side before lands in the chest of what seems to be this like older female satyr before she and drops to the ground. And behind you, you hear no! Before you feel an axe lift above your head, where it comes down on this other satyr, this man with these little glasses on, another satyr male individual with a sort of nicer sort of sleep attire on, cleaving right into the center of his head and sticking before you take it out, and his whole body flops to the floor. And as you do, you hear this small pitter-patter of feet running behind you and out a door to your left. Is there anything you'd like to do?
How does, like, do I feel like myself, or do I feel like I'm immersed in another memory?
Give me a instinct roll.
Old. That is a 20 with fear.
20 with fear. You think for a second, and you think into your memories, and I think a chilling sensation goes down your back when you realize this is not you. Who is this? But why is there like skills like me and movement like me, but you don't remember anything like this?
Is
You
there
don't know where this is?
Is there a mirror or any like? Is there like a mirror or a window anywhere near me?
Yeah, I'll say like there's like paintings and stuff too, of which like the pane of glass has a bit of reflection in it. And you look, and there seems to be a tall, broad dracona shape there, with a glint of what looks like metal armor on you.
I try to punch the glass as I look at the reflection.
You walk over and try to punch the glass, and as you're about to punch the glass, your body freezes. And you slowly are able to sort of slowly step back, and you kind of follow the reverse movement for a second before you get back to that central location in the longhouse, holding that axe there. And again, you start to see the axe you feel your body moving, and then replacing the axe in the head and bringing the guy back up, and then removing it from his head, and it's full and healed now, and suddenly the lady stands up again, and the arrow recoils back into your crossbow, and slowly as soon as your weapons have returned to you and whatever, you pause again for a second and watch them run around scared, trying to put out fire for a second, run backward down the hall, picking up this individual that's there. As you look and sort of watch the figure, sort of, you see another arrow from your arm as you lift it up get recoiled back into your crossbow as this other slouched figure in the hallway sits back up, and you see the arrow coming right from them. Before they all running back into that hallway, you see the flames subside as slowly the building sort of comes back to normal. And again, you see these people walking in and out, all satyrs, having long tables brought out for food and then put back away as they're having family meals. Many other satyrs coming in. As you see this all the way, just life going on, presents being opened, different things, books moving around in the ones with the glasses in his hands as he walks backwards back into another room, before you start again seeing things on the wall start to come off, and then the building itself start to deassemble, and then finally you're standing there on a flat plain of grass before boom, you wake up and you're in your steam tunnel still.
I think he just hits the thinker stance. Really, like, I don't think Evandris would do anything else other than like just steams like arising around him as he's just like got his fist on his snout and is like really trying to double down because he's uncertain if it was a memory or like, you know, who that figure was. It was so familiar looking, but couldn't have been him. There's no recollection of that. So I think just trying to like make more sense of that is how he would respond.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to think on it for a second, but that it felt weird, and that tingle down your spine of you can't really, it's hard to differentiate, and you're not really sure exactly who that was. But it was from your point of view that you were looking. And you could feel the flames and hear them crying.
Were the flames like in the while I was reversing, were the flames, did it origin like as it was reversing, was the origin from the hearth or was it from a breath?
There seemed to be definitely some spots where there were like the wood from the hearth had made its way onto the carpet and it was starting to expand that way. There also seemed to be spots of just scorched sections that you see, you know, as it was flickering away, just kind of went to nothingness. So you could guess those were probably breath weapon spots.
Oh, right. If it's the morning, I think.
Yeah, come to the morning. Everyone else wakes up as well.
And we haven't seen any satyrs in our travels.
I don't think you have.
I don't think we have either. I think the only thing, like, as we get ready for breakfast, or like as everyone's like kind of reconvening, and I fly down or fly over to rejoin, I just kind of ask, like, has anyone known satyrs?
Been around, I think.
I met a couple.
A few of them live in my town.
Any close to you?
Yeah, I'm friends with a few.
The hooves don't stabilize well in the basket, so we don't have a lot of them in our group.
Same thing for the trees.
The satyrs are always some of the fastest to climb up the mountain for sunshine time.
Noted.
Why?
I dreamed a strange dream last night.
It's healthy to talk about your dreams.
Yeah.
Well, sure. If this might mean leaning on others, I suppose. I've been meditating a lot, Morgan, on that. I don't know if anyone else has had strange dreams as of late, but I was in the north, and from my perspective, wreaking havoc on a family of satyrs, and I don't know if it was past, present, future, or existence. Not familiar to me.
I had a weird dream like last week.
Yeah, I had one 2 nights ago. Last night.
In mine,
That's-
I witnessed the slaughter of a satyr family. Seemed
You didn't. It wasn't a memory though, right? You didn't.
no.
Abnormal.
I've known
Well,
little satyrs personally in my life.
sometimes you can. Sometimes the bad memories, they emerge as a response to something. They not memories, but thoughts, making you want to do bad actions, even though you couldn't in your soul think that you would ever do that. Sometimes they just come up. It's profound.
Perhaps
It happens. It happens to everyone. Just that's why you don't act on your instincts, on your first instincts ever. You should always think about them. If everyone acted on their instincts, there would be so much bad.
Oh no. I agree.
The id.
I act on what is worthy and seeking to be the best in all things, for myself
Yeah.
and others. So, and I hone my body and my strength in this other war armor. I just spit on the ground. And everything went backwards into nothingness. Plains. So,
I
don't
kind
know
of
what to
pat
make
his
of it.
shoulder, hand him a cup of coffee.
thanks.
Want any spaghetti?
Where do you keep finding this spaghetti? There's no one else. This is like, what magic is this?
It's not
She's a
magic.
fairy.
It's
Fairies like
resourcefulness.
spaghetti.
And she was a fairy. Aurelia mostly said that just to kind of snap him out of it more than anything.
Just
You
put
know-
my hand and I'm like, just thank you, and just like scoop the spaghetti and like,
Yes. But hey, when Elret and I get our letters back, my dream was about my family, her dream was about hers. When we get our letters back and they all seem okay, then that means that everything is just a dream.
Everything is okay and nothing is bad.
Nothing is bad.
We are
Everyone's gonna be
manifesting
fine.
positively
Yes.
on this hot air balloon journey.
Yes, only good vibes.
always.
How can you have bad vibes with such whimsy?
The gang teaches Evandris how to manifest.
Yeah.
And
As a side
yeah.
note, I think you should make a homebrew monster called the id, where it's just off of like pure first thought go.
Full
Whoa.
impulse. And yeah, as you wrap up your little morning there and start to set up hot air balloon for your next flight, I'll say, you know, you guys are wrapping things up, and Evandris right next to you, Døden appears.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
We'll cut it there.
oh. I slip and fall in mud.
like ready stance. Almost hit you.
Yeah, we'll pick it up there next time
Cool.
with the re-arrival of Døden. We should have Alex here next week. If not, we'll do a little recounting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thanks for watching this episode of EXP. Hope you join us for the next one. There's some wacky shit going on.
So much. I have theories already. I have theories.
Ooh, I'd love to hear them and not comment on them at all.
You're cruel.
Tell me, don't tell her.
We're just giving you ideas.
Oh yeah. Write that down. Write that down. No. Awesome. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.